James Melendez has fantastic coffee next. It is from the producer Ascension Coffee in Dallas, Texas. Stay tuned for this review. For me, I don't travel enough, although a lot of my friends and family members say I travel quite a bit. And ultimately, why I like to travel so much is I get to explore the world around me. Also, discover new things and meet new people, different points of view, different perspectives, different ways of doing things. And for me, travel is also my luxury of time. And it seems odd. I get caught up in most things when I travel. I write more. I get more things published. I get more things written. I get a lot of things done. It's fantastic. So here's a producer I really, really enjoy. And so here's a coffee. So what we have before us is Ascension Ardi's Ethiopian Single Origin. Now this is from the washing station called Beru Bekile. Washing station 1,800 feet above or 1,800 meters above sea level. Ethiopian heirloom. Light toasting to this. And here's the back label. And so for best results, brewing parameters, high quality coffee grinder, set your grinder size for brewing method. So 7 grams of coffee to 100 milliliters of filtered water. And I think this is such a fantastic producer. Now the first one I went to is in the Design District in Dallas, Texas. And I would go there and they would have sometimes some guest coffees there. And I got to discover their coffees as well as other producers' coffees. So 90% of the coffees I drink here in my San Francisco home base are generally not from the Bay Area. They're from somewhere else. I feel really, really important to be tasting coffees from other roasters around the United States and around the world. Why it's so important for me to do that is because I think it's important for economic reasons, and that is I'm sharing that wallet with other regions around the country. And there's so many amazing producers that I think that it is my responsibility as a coffee lover to really experience as many coffees as possible. And the same point is the coffee hipster roasters in California, especially Northern California, especially the Bay Area, are really not terribly excited about people reviewing their coffees. And I've done so before, and I've noticed other people reviewing. Say I won't call anyone out on the carpet here, so to speak, but they don't get any likes or retweets or thank yous or anything like that. So at that point, maybe my dollar is better spent elsewhere. And there's such great quality, great roasting visions around the country. And I like that, say, Ascension is bringing in Ethiopian coffee, which is my favorite coffee place on the planet. I think so many amazing coffees come from this place. And yet I'm tasting all these visions of Ethiopian coffees. For me, Ethiopian coffee cannot go above the medium roasting profile. It's just too, it takes away some of the fine, delicate, aromatic characteristics, as well as a flavor profile. So in this regard, first of all, Ascension, amazingly nice people. Whether I'm online or I go in person, I go to the Thanksgiving Tower, and I also go to the location in the Design District. Now, I'm going to give accolades to go into any location because it is really nice food, by the way. And when I go downtown Thanksgiving Tower, I think it's really cool because across the street is that big giant eye. I'll put a picture right up here so you can see that. And on the north side of Thanksgiving Tower is the chapel. This was designed by Philip Johnson, architected by Philip Johnson. I'll put a picture right up here as well so you can see that. So I think it's a really cool place to visit. Great coffee, great vision, and superbly friendly staff. I love the ceramic, and by the way, I always drink this black, especially Ethiopian. I don't drink all my coffees black, but this one I do. I think it's really getting a beautiful flavor characterization, really nicely done. First of all, in this coffee, it is really, just dynamically beautiful, very complex. I used to be a wine and food marketing manager at a 300-store retail chain, and I'd be doing a lot of coffee cuppings and tasting maybe 60 at a time. And for me, it was a really great art form to really get that characterization and know that each coffee is different. And so first begins the point score, 94 points out of 100. So scent characterization is really nicely done on this. This is apricot preserve, honeycomb, cocoa powder, and moist stones. A bit of violets as well, and I think that's a really nice characterization. And for me, that signifies Ethiopian coffee. So here we go next with the flavor characteristic. Things I slurp or bring in some oxygen to fold in with the coffee, because that's where I'm tasting the complexity. It's that oxygen that really, I wouldn't say liberates the coffee necessarily, but adds and gives that full expression of what this coffee is all about. A characterization of 60% dark chocolate, black plum, rose petal. So when I use the words rose petal and violets, I really think very few coffees except from Ethiopia characterized in such a manner. It's really nicely done. Moist granite. So I love when granite rock has moisture on it, and it's actually at an evaporative point because of the sun. So it has a really beautiful earthy smell and characteristic, as well as a hint of lavender. So another floral characteristic, herbaceous characteristic. So again, 94 points out of 100 points. So if you're in downtown Dallas, check out this producer. There are 3 locations and 1 roasting plant. So I'll put more information on this producer down below. So if you're not in the Dallas, Texas area, you can order online. And questions and comments can be listed there. And guess what's down below is the like button. So please hit that button. And right up here is the subscribe button. So please hit that button. And the reason to do so is to see video reviews on wine and beer and spirits and coffee. And so thank you for watching. Let's stay connected. You'll find me on a variety of social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WordPress, and LinkedIn. Thank you for watching today. Stay tuned for more. Santé.